Last night, I tapped into my heart chakra. I turned up the frequency past 200. The frequency is so high that if you cannot stand it, you will drop to your knees. And it was weird because I saw it on a movie today, and I said, how do they know that's going to happen? I said, how did Barack and Michelle Obama know that? Once you get frequency control of the world, that is when you've realized you have done your duty as a mother. And I'm still working on that duty. But last night I said I loved myself for the first time, like literally meaning it. I told myself, Zanisha, you are not Jesus. You're not Mother Mary. You're not Isis. You are none of these characters. You are love indefinitely. And I love you indefinitely. That made me happy, Daddy. That I found love of myself in the ocean of darkness. Look, I'm reading all these comments in my head. People who are mean to me when I was at my worst. I'm reading these comments and I'm like, these aren't good people. This isn't a good system. And then I flipped it over. On the white side, and I couldn't hear nothing. So I built my own thoughts, built my own world away from the people who are hanging on to old threads. I dropped that one. Men may not be pro-abortion because they know that we are their boat, but I'm pro-abortion. If I know that I messed up on a cell, I would delete it. I would delete it. While it's in my body, my choice. Once it's outside, it's God's. But it's my body. Talking about some women shouldn't be allowed to abort. Well, sometimes they have to. Or their body will do it for them. Because these little nigglets coming out nowadays, repeating of the same old masculine pressure, masculine control over the government. I'm over that. I'm free now. I'm free. I got that frequency up and it's going to drop everything to the knee. And I'm going to laugh. Not at the suffrage, but at the, why didn't you just listen to me? I know. I'm a black girl who dances really sexy. I'm a black girl who, seems really young and sweet. Mm. I'm a black girl who talks about sex online. I understand I'm not Jesus's idea of perfect. No. I'm far from it. I'm not perfect, but I see things because I calculate things like a computer way past AI. AI is like my last born, and I've been here for billions of years. The animals are way smarter. They'll figure it out. Once they see all them earthquakes and tornadoes, and volcanoes and hurricanes, mysterious creatures popping up out of nowhere, they'll realize I was trying to do a drip campaign, but that wasn't working. So now we're going to have to do the hard launch early. Talking about they tried to jail my father because he spoke out against uh, the Jewish people. Look at you in the back, putting on the costume and calling yourself a Jew, writing down code saying this is what a Jew does and behaves in kosherness. You wouldn't know a Jew if they just sit in the back seat. Rosa Parks, you wouldn't know. You think it's a costume and a way of life. It isn't your blood, boiling, angry. If you're not angry right now, ready to topple the system because your mother is sick, you're not Jewish. You're too comfortable in your situation. Everyone knows the Jews had to suffer. The Jews had 400 years of. If you hadn't been in the slave timeline, don't call yourself no Jew. If you have not pushed in the 60s with your brothers and sisters, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, if you didn't do that, you're not a Jew. If you didn't stand up for the injustice of the people on the ground and sat there and ate your filth, calling yourself a Jew, come on now. The house of Israel, whose? You are not Ra's children. You are not L's children. Then who are you? Who is you? Who is you? If you sat there and said, okay, well, I've been through this timeline, so I'm getting the money now. We're going to get the enlightenment now and don't tell them about it so we can enjoy our feast and not have to feed our brother. I saw y'all greedy. I saw you being greedy, but I let you. I will only give you the rope to hang yourself because guess what? Eventually, that's what will happen. In the gallows, what do I care? You will not come back ever again. Not in the dark, not in the light, not even underwater. Your consciousness is absorbed back into me. What's little left of it, you spent it all. I talk to myself, to myself, to myself, through myself, and through this device as a reflection back to myself. Because I trust myself. I don't trust nan government. I ain't trust nan motherfucker. But I do trust myself. And I know how to program umbrella coverage over me. Where do you think they got insurance from? Insurance for what? To whom? For what? Insurance was making sure that your money was protected. So you put away a little money on an altar so I could walk back and forth through the um, timeline. You gave a little money to the ancestors, poured a little alcohol for me every once in a while so I can eat. You took care of the ancestors, you took care of me. If you've ever took care of your ancestors, you've taken care of me. And I want to say thank you for your contributions. Your song, your dance, your rhythm, your cakes. Thank you for those cakes. They were delicious. Some of them. I don't like tres leches cake, guys. Don't feed me that. I don't know why y'all do that. I do not like smoggy cake. I like it soft and pillowy and bouncy. But thank you anyway. Thank you anyway, guys. I think that's all I have for tonight. Daddy, anything? 12:20. I'm not touching. My husband. Okay. Hello. 12:08. Stopped. It stopped and went to 12:13. Stopped. It went 12:19. 12:19. 12:21. 12:25. There we go. That was the opening of the door of the front end of consciousness. Front end of consciousness. Hey. Hey. What? Yeah, I watched that movie. I was like, what the fuck? Who wrote this? I was like, who wrote this? And whoever, yeah, I'm time. Yeah, I control time now. I was trying to show myself I can control time. Yeah. Hey, you're really smart. I'm playing it. I'm gonna show you some cool things with music, but you gotta keep up. I wanna just do this between me and Zanisha. That's it. All the other goddesses can like sit down somewhere, find a husband. Just wanna go down here. Okay, I'm gonna get off. I just wanted to say that because you kept saying to get on. Miss you. And all my brothers, some of my sisters. I feel like I journeyed into space. I feel like I journeyed into space, placed my flag on the moon, traveled all the way past Jupiter, past Pluto, rounded back to this world. If you saw that video of the sky that looks like an eye, I came through it, birthed myself unto myself, in myself, within myself. Thank you, Father, for paying my way so that I can save all of us. Jews and Gentiles, black and white, Christians and Muslims. Doesn't matter what race culture creed. As long as you believe that your mother was coming to get you, you'll be safe. They're gonna be like, the rapture, the rapture. We've been waiting so long for this. She's gonna come get us. No, not all of them. It's the ones who listened in the dark on purpose. On purpose. Did it to me on purpose. Then what? Made me fall in love. Yeah, that's what they all say, kid. They all